You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a check on your weather and traffic.
Let's kick it off with our man Chezzy McNeil holding it down, looking at more rain.
Yeah, unfortunately. And we're seeing one area end and another area starting to pop up. Even a couple thunderstorms there over into Borough County there. We'll continue to watch this, but yes, chance of showers can happen at any time, folks, and we're starting to see some of those begin to break out. And see that one lone lightning strike right there. That's just north into Bartow County. May extend into Cherokee County momentarily. We'll watch that. Also around the perimeter now, the southern end of the perimeter, we got some light showers there as well. We'll continue to see this as we head through the rest of the afternoon. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will be with us, folks, so go ahead and carry that umbrella. You may need it a little bit earlier in some spots. The foggy spots as well. Up here to the far north, you got 1 mile visibility in Blairsville and over toward Canton. Some very dense fog between Clayton and down towards Gainesville. Some changes coming our way I think you're going to like. We'll talk more about that coming up.
On top of breaking news, an 11-year-old girl is missing. Police are asking for your help finding Carol Lopez. She hasn't been seen since around 7 o'clock last night. She was on North DeKalb Drive in Doraville wearing black clothing and a green backpack. If you see her, please give police a call.
And now to new details in a deadly shooting at an Atlanta park.
Police are expanding their search now as they look for the people responsible. Molly Oak has the latest.
Police now asking for your help as they look for at least 2 people in connection with Sunday's shooting. Take a look at your screen. This is security cam footage from police of one of the people of interest. In the photos, it looks like he's possibly carrying a handgun. The shooting happened at Rosa L. Birney Park, killing 2 people and injuring 4, including a 6-year-old. Police say it started as a fight between 2 people. As for the second person, police don't have a description just yet. They're asking the community to come forward with any information. Back to you.
Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, here's what's happening now. A weather-related incident claims the lives of 2 Fort Benning soldiers. Army representatives say they were killed Tuesday on Yona Mountain near Dahlonega. As of this morning, their names have not been released. 3 other service members were also hurt and taken to the hospital.
Governor Kemp is planning some major economic announcements over the next days. He's expected to send out another round of tax rebates. The plan is to give back some of the extra $5 billion the state made this year. If elected, Governor Stacey Abrams says she would also return some of that money, but she also has plans to use some of it on clean energy jobs, higher teacher salaries, and affordable housing investments. Music Midtown fans still have a chance to see one of the headliners. My Chemical Romance has scheduled a show in Alpharetta September 18th. That's the same day the festival was scheduled before organizers canceled. You can grab pre-sale tickets starting at 9 a.m. today. That was a look at your top headlines on a Wednesday.
It is a big day for millions of veterans. Later on today, President Biden will sign the PACT Act. It expands health care and benefits for veterans injured by being exposed to toxins while in the military. Biden has expressed great support for the measure.
Georgia is now 4th in the nation for monkeypox cases, and state health officials are releasing new guidelines to help fight the virus. Ariana Manise explains.
State health officials are outlining very easy to remember steps to keep you and your family safe from the monkeypox virus. Experts with the Department of Public Health are outlining these steps, which include avoiding close contact with anyone who appears to have a rash of blisters or pimples. Do not touch any surfaces or objects someone infected with monkeypox has used, and that includes items like bed linen and utensils. And lastly, wash your hands and use hand sanitizer before eating, touching your face, and using the restroom. Now, the Department of Public Health says the good news out of all of this is that places that we frequent, such as a classroom, your office, a gas station, the grocery store, even public transportation, those places are not considered high-risk transmission zones of the virus. And they say that 90% of people who contracted the monkeypox virus, they reported receiving the virus after having physical contact with someone who had the virus. Back to you.
This morning, it's still a mystery about what the FBI might have taken from President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. That's because the warrant is sealed. NBC News reports sources say that investigation is focused on classified documents, highly classified. Meanwhile, Mr. Trump's attorney says it's driven by politics. GOP leaders are also questioning the timing since we're less than 100 days away from midterm elections. Right now, the FBI and Department of Justice will not comment on the investigation.
Cobb County voters will have one shot to cast their ballot on a Sunday for early voting. Cobb's Board of Elections voted to open the polls on October 30th from noon until 4. Sunday voting is optional under Georgia law. Voters can start applying for absentee ballots for the November election later this month.
Good morning. We've heard a lot about school safety lately, but even the best security technology is only as good as the people who are trained to use it, and that includes you. As students head back to school, we're going to take you inside some of the safety measures on campuses nationwide, plus the questions you need to ask about your child's school. That's all ahead this morning on Today.
All right, what are your plans for this afternoon? You got lunch outside, meeting a friend of yours, a loved one, neighbor, looking at temperatures around 84 degrees. Showers will be developing by then, so you may want to do so if you're eating lunch, maybe inside for today. By 3 o'clock, some of those scattered thunderstorms will be around the forecast area. 87 degrees is going to be your temperature by 3 o'clock, on our way up to about 88 for an afternoon high. We'll have some extra cloud cover around, so it's going to be on the 80s side instead of the 90s side. 86 by 6 o'clock. You'll be driving in and out of some of those rain showers.
A back-to-school shopping spree on a Delta plane for 300 elementary students in Atlanta, Fulton, and Clayton County today. They're going to get to go on board, pick out anything they need. Hartsfield-Jackson business community filled the plane with items for the kids. The students will get to tour the museum too. What a way to kick off the week.
I know, I love that. Such a great idea. Well, we thank you for joining us and watching 11 Live Morning News. We'll see you back here.